Hey guys, and welcome to Parkitect. Now I recently tweeted out what park tycoon type game should I start a series on. Now I think Roller Coaster Tycoon World 1, but as you can see I'm kind of going against their word right now. I'm going against their word right now. I think Roller Coaster Tycoon World 1, but I think most people hadn't seen the fact that the game isn't that good. And if you guys out there who had seen me do videos on all of the tycoon type games that have come out recently, you'll know this one's one of the better ones. And I thought, you know what, I enjoy this one, so let's go with this one. This one has the most room for expansion as well, because people can make coasters and objects and add them to the Steam Workshop. So it adds a lot more to it. Now there's no kind of like scenarios right now, so I thought I'd make like a little series where we just make a little sandbox park from scratch and see what kind of park we can come up with, you know, see what we can make. And if you guys have suggestions at any point, then I'll be glad to listen to them. You guys can add your 2 cents into our park or this series, whatever it shall be. So now, anyone who has not seen Parkitect before, you'll know little about it. And basically, it's not that realistic. It doesn't go for graphics. It goes for more an arcadey look, but it's actually pretty cool. So let's start off. How would our park start off? Now we have these blueprints here, and these blueprints you can add anything in. So I can add like a hedge maze in. Look, this maze I downloaded off there. I can download stuff to put in here, which is why I like this game, because I can download stuff and it gives me a lot more options. So if I'm looking for, like, I want to add a food court or something, I could go and find one and then add it in. I need to remember all the buttons. That's the question. The Q spins me round. How does it round an object? That's the question. Okay, so to rotate an object, you simply just press space. There we go. Nice and simple. So how would this park want to start off? First off, we need some staff in our park. So let's bring this nice little path here. Wait, no. Let's delete this path here. First off, let's build a staff room. And let's have it right in the corner away from everyone here. Now I want to get a path, but I want a employee path only. See that? That's what you want in your life. And if I press Q, 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 there we go. It all links up perfectly. It's got a nice little employee path to start us off. Obviously you need staff in your park. Maybe get some little trees to hide the fact that I've got this here. Oh, this game, I love this game. It's like so, it's clean and simple, and that's why I love it. Look at this, like, you can't go much better than this. Right, so that path's kind of all locked away there. Nice and simple. Right, so we've got people entering our park to see a tree and a staff room so far. Right, it's got these blueprints. Let's get a nice outdoor food court with shops to start us off. There's a good way to start off everything, because then let's move it in more though. And people can buy food straight off the bat. There's path menu over to here. Alright, get a path there. It's nice. Now this actually has access to staff rooms here. I should have thought about this. Oh crap. Right, anyway. Staff room numero uno and staff room numero dos. So all these places need to be put in stock. They've got nothing in them right now. But it's a nice little area, isn't it? Look, it looks cool. Got some little food shops. They're all closed right now. I need to hire some staff. Staff management. So let's hire a janitor. Let's hire a hauler. We'll hire a mechanic. We'll hire security, and we'll hire an entertainer. And we'll just start off with those right now. So yeah, the issue is with this game is quite its early access, not finished yet. They haven't actually got like scenarios and stuff. Now scenarios add to the game quite a nice amount because this is a sandbox, so it doesn't really matter. I can spend as much as I want. I've got money here though, but I can spend as much as I want. There's no real like cost for anything for me, which kind of makes it worse, I guess. I feel like I could get a little area off of here. About, oh, let's have a double jointed path all the way down. Yeah, right, that's nice. Now I think I'm gonna put some rides in this little corner. This is like a little kiddie section. So what are some nice little kiddie rides we could put in here? Like a nice little spiral slide. That's a good little kiddie ride. Let me move this over to here. Oh, I've lost it. Rides. That can go up there. Right. So I want a carousel. I want a spiral slide. Yes, this nice little spiral slide can go. What way are we facing? That way would be nice. Right in the corner. So far in the corner, you can't get more in the corner. And this is your entrance queue, and this will be your exit queue. So we add some paths. So you want your queue system, that kind of queue system. Let's go with a nice blue. Let's bring it down to like there. Blue. And a nice white. I like the blue and white. It's nice. Millwall colours, you know. Make a nice little neat queue system. There, 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 there. And there. It's a beautiful queue system. And then you want a normal path for the exit, which go there. Nice and simple. And then in this little gap here, let's put a nice tree. Can I put 2 in there? No, just put it. Get that right there. There we go. It's a nice little tree in our queue. Now the ride itself, let's change that appearance as well. I've got to match the queue system, you know. So I like a nice white one, but instead of that red, I want like this blue there. It's a nice blue there, followed by another nice blue here. Bring it down slightly. There. And there is our blue spiral slide. And we shall now deem it open. And only one of our shops has actually got anything in it. So our hauler needs to get to work. Maybe, just maybe, I'll hire some more haulers. Hire. Let's just get like a couple of people around. Because staff, we have unlimited access to everything right now. So I might as well just use it. Let's get those hired. You're hired. The opposite of Sir Alan's sugar. Right, so now we need some. What kind of bits of information do you need? I don't know what these shops are, to be honest. Is there a tourist information? I could do one of those. There's an info station, info kiosk. Yeah, that could be nice. Where can I plop a night? Oh god, I can't close that. I need to move those menus to the side. Actually, let me just carry on adding stuff. Can I get? Oh, I can get a carousel right. No, let's get a carousel here. Go try and add as much room in as possible. The people who make these, like, some people make absolutely, like, genuinely amazing parks. I'd love to spend the time on make one properly, but I don't think I'd ever be able to do it. But yeah, like, you should really like check out some people. I've seen them make like Parkitect. If you go to the workshop, Planet Coaster, there's people who make like the most amazing parks. It's just crazy. Let's have my entrance queue back here. Let's have my exit here. Right, so queues, that's my normal one, and then my queue here should be a nice little red with a nice little white. There we go. And this queue will go like this, like this. Like this. And there you go. And I deem the carousel also open. There we go. Now we get. Oh, look. Let's watch go. Oh, I missed him go down the slide. Wait, this guy's gonna come in. Anyone else up there? Nope, no one else is up there. I'm gonna watch this guy come in. What's his name? His name is Herbert Curtis. We're about to watch Herbert Curtis have a whale of a time. Oh wait, no, we're not. We're gonna watch Dave Grococki. David Krotocki. Up you go. Go on. Up you get. Get out there. Come on. Here he is. Ready? Whee! Oh my god. And there's that little carousel going around. Oh, wait, Anton is going down the queue. He wants to ride. Do you understand that it's the rides are for actual customers of the park, not for staff? Someone's probably telling that soon. The haulers need to do their job. They're not doing anything. Can you, hauler? Can you know, do something? They're delivering ice. That's what you need to be doing. Okay, cool. They're actually doing some work. Close all this. So carrying adding to our kiddie section. We've got a nice little Ferris wheel here. Although Ferris wheel could go nicely at the end. Where can the Ferris wheel go? It's got a nice little Ferris wheel. Its entrance will be on the back side and the exit will be there. Right, let's work out some paths. Get myself a little cute. What color's Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel will be a nice, let's go for green, you know, got to add all these colours. It's making it a very colourful park, haven't we? Green, oh god, that's horrible, that's actually horrible. What horrid colours I've chosen. Let's go with red again. Red with white and more red. Yeah, that would do. Followed by, that's it, that's the only colours I need. Okay, so the queue system will once more be a nice red with a lovely little white. And the queue system's going to go dum 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 dum. That way, that way, that way, that way. And then all the way along here. Yeah! There's our little park starting to take shape. But these shops need to get opening quicker. Well, how many guests do we have in our park? Is that 21 guests? I assume that's 21 guests. There are finances and stuff in this game, we're just not there yet. Because we're obviously not in a scenario or anything, so it doesn't really matter. That's it, they're proper in depth. That's cool. So there's a lot more space this part we can use. Look, I've got all this still to use. So obviously we get better as we go along. I'm just starting off very simple right now. And over time we'll try and improve our park and see what we can get it to looking like. I mean, I'm pretty basic with what I do on this game. So any help or assistance you guys can give will always be really appreciated. And let me add some benches for the parents around here. Let's go with these benches here. Let's move this menu up to the top right hand corner as well. Let's get some nice benches so the parents can lounge around whilst they watch their kids have a whale of a time in my park. Let's get some more benches here and here. There we go, sweet. So then we also need to add some trash cans, some trash bins. Oh, trash bin, here we go. And put those... Where should we put a trash bin? One there and one there. And then maybe one here and one here. There we go, it's nice trash bins by our bins. So poor people can sit there and smell the bins whilst they're sitting down. That's what you got to go for. Right, there's a TV. Can I put that in the queue? Got to keep the kids entertained these days, you know. We're not living in the 1990s, we're living in the 2000s. Kids need TVs. They've got to be entertained whilst they're in the queue. What else can I add in? Got some lamps, yeah. Some proper iron lamps, some nice old school iron lamps. Now these have got to be either side of the benches. Wait, that didn't go in. There we go, that's what she said. Yeah, scenery! I'm going to try my hardest to take time with this slide. I don't want to like rush through it and have like a finished park by the end of the first like 2 episodes. So roam around, make something cool over time. Let's get this, oh yeah, let's get this lit up from the start. You walk into the park and it's lit instantly. You're like, this park is sick. I want to stay here forever. There's that. There's that. What is that? A bird? What was? I thought it was like a baby falling out of the sky. What the hell was that? Alright, nice. We got making some progress to start off. These are actually birds. Look, are they birds or they bees? They're bats. I know what they are. What else? Don't want the dead tree. The dead tree would go in like a horror section. This is our kiddie section. Don't want any of that stuff around here. Kind of messing with no dead stuff. Right. See, we've got all our shops open. Where are the stuff? Like, can I just go ham with the staff, please, guys? There we go. Look, higher, 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 higher. There we go. Right, there's our staff sorted. Got 26 people in the park so far. I'm not the best of people. Oh, wait, look at this. There's a whole group. Look at these guys. Right, these are our staff. It took me a while. Oh, these are our haulers. Okay. This makes sense now. This game is sick. Has so much potential. I want to get sick at it. I want to be able to like be really good so I can make some amazing parks. What else can we add? So we also get our terraforming so we can like make water. We can make like normal surfaces. Let's see if we can make. This menu should open up there. I don't know why it opened here. So if I can raise an area, I can dig down. I want to have like a nice, to start off this park, I want a nice little like moat. Not a moat, but like a bridge you have to get across. Oh god. Right, so I'm going to keep building this land out, come on. It'll be there eventually, don't worry, it'll make sense. Keep going, keep bringing this all down. Right, here we go. Right, so what we're going to do is going to add water to this. Ready? About one more. There is cool. Slightly under. Right, so there we go. So nice little. This whole section is then all trapped in. I want to get a nice little bridge that goes across there. That's what this does. This path goes like this, and then fills out into 2, maybe. Yeah, swagoo. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Right, got a nice little bridge that goes across there. So now I've got to try and fill out this whole area, and I think that's my episode today. My episode today will be filling out this area a little bit more and see what else I can put in it, and then obviously we'll carry on working. You guys can tell me what you think I should add into our park. I don't think you can name the park and stuff. I think that's what this game's missing right now, is like all the extra stuff. At least I think so anyway. Wait, can I press it up here? Yes, carousel. I can name the carousel to something. What's the carousel going to be? Spinning around slowly. Says what it does on the tin. Right, and oh wait, Ferris wheels, that's still closed. There you go, clear it open. Right, the spiral slide, however, this is going to be called the Slide Men. And our Ferris wheel shall be called the Whispering Eye. So it's like the London Eye, but instead of the London Eye, it's the Whispering Eye. It's a little joke for the parents. You know, when they're in the kids section, they need to be entertained because they'll be bored as hell sitting on these benches. So we're keep them entertained some way or another. So I think our park's operating at a loss. So I guess we need to make sure that our park eventually operates at a profit, so that if it was a scenario, we'd actually be doing well. Let me know what you think I should do in this series in the comments. Like, how should I run it? Should I try and make sure I just like make a sick park, or should we try and make it run properly and operational and profitable? Back to where he was. I need to build something in the kiddie section that is kind of kiddie. Oh, like an observation tower. Now that's like super not kiddie, but that's something you could see the whole park from. I think, yeah, this is saying it should be by the water over here. So you can see right by next to the water, you can see the whole park. This is, I think the colour it's actually out already is the right colour for it. But the Q system, however, is not the right colour. The Q system's got to be like a lighter blue. Like here. Mixed in with a nice grey-y, but not too grey, and that one. We've actually lost one of our lights there, but oh well, it is what it is. Paths, bring that down over to there. Lost another light, but oh well, it is what it is. Wait, if I got, I think I'm supposed to build this up. Oh, how tall do you want it to go? There's a good height. Right, open. Yeah, it's not too tall. Not much to see in the park so far. Once we get some more in the park, then obviously I'll change the height of it. And what should I call an observation tower? We're gonna call it. We'll call it the Looky. The Looky. Hey, right, so there's the observation tower done. Actually, as I said, I'm not the best at this game. Actually, the most basic of things. I want a bush. Not that kind of bush. Right, I want just, you know what I mean? Do you want to know what I mean? Please? Shrub, that would do. Like a little shrub. Just want to decorate this. Am I really going to do this? No, I'm not. I'm not doing it. Like Minecraft blocks. Oh, that's what we're talking about. Let's get some trees. Get some trees along here. That will instantly look better. And if I add, instead of just trees, I add some like rocks in. And get some smaller rocks in. Yeah, look at us go! Making a nice, beautiful little piece here. And then I want even smaller rock that goes there and there. And there, and there. You cue this round. So I'm decorating here. Oh, this is actually sick. Like, you can make things from scratch properly. That is so good. Oh my... Guys, this game is amazing. That's what I want. I want to like. I mean, like this is level of depth that I want to get this series into eventually if I can. I've never done a game properly like this and actually focused on it. So if you guys will let me and you guys will enjoy it, then I would love to do this properly. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I mean it's really pointless because there's nothing there, but it was cool. What else can I build that works? Water lilies. Oh yes. Water lily. Haha. Okay, I shouldn't do that unless it's a little lake or something. Let's just stop that. I'm getting a bit too excited, wasn't I? Okay, right, that's cool. Here we go. Structures, details, chimney, fences, pavilions, pillars, roofs, supports, and walls. Okay, now I'm getting the hang of it. Props, large water tower. I can get a whole water tower? That's got to happen, isn't it? Can I put it in the water? That's the question. That should be over this side, right here. Where is said water tower? Right, so here's our park, which is unnamed. So we're gonna. That's the thing. Leave a comment what the park should be called. And now the comment with the most thumbs up, or roughly the one I like the most, with a lot of thumbs up, I will call the park. So if you see one you do like, then leave a like on it, a little thumbs up on the comment, and it should boost it up there. And yeah, that will decide what we call our park in the next episode of this. So far, we have our little kiddie section. We've got observation tower. We've got the slide bend. We've got the spinning around slowly, and we have the whispering eye. I need a ride or something over this way, but maybe, just maybe, because it's a kids section, something like a hedge maze would work perfectly. Except it's bloody massive. Jesus. Okay, a small nature walk over here though. Kids aren't the most fond of nature walks, but they should learn to appreciate nature. And that's what I'm going to do for the parents. I'm going to give them that ability and give the parents the ability to get their kids to appreciate nature. My park is both educational and fun at the same time. Oh god, that's just beautiful. That is. Look at that. A little nature walk this way. Oh, it just gets better and better. I'm going to try and go through on Steam after this episode tonight, and I'm going to try and find a bunch of stuff. So next time that we do come round and record this next episode, then I'll have a bunch of stuff that I can build here. Because I don't think I'll be able to do the level of this stuff this guy's done. But I can add stuff to it, though. It's a little small nature walk, but what if I add my own stuff to the nature walk? You know what I mean? What if I just add like a headstone, change the whole atmosphere of it? I can't touch anything on here. What can I add? I'm trying to think of anything I can add here, and I'm like struggling to even find things to add. How random. I can build walls. Nah, let's leave all that stuff here. Yeah, I will try and learn how to build and stuff on this game. Definitely worth doing. Right, shops. I can actually get some more shops and stuff this way. Have I got any toilets yet? I don't think I have. Let's get some toilets over here, just so we have them. Let's get away from the nature walk though. Let's get them. Come in a corner over here. Wait, toilet, and let's get some more toilets. Followed by some more toilets. I'm gonna get a path that goes like this and like that. And what we do, obviously, because it's toilets, we need to kind of hide them away. So how can we hide some toilets away from everyone? You'll get some trees, of course. But some pretty tall trees. And not only trees, we also need other stuff. I feel like rocks are going to be my go-to now because I like them. But let's try and do something different. Let's go with some topiary. Little cones. There's 1, 2, 3. Followed by another. Where is it? Come on. 1 and 2 and 3. Hey, it's me, look. What am I doing here? I didn't know I was in the game. Welcome to the toilets. We've got fun and games. Wait, can I add rocks on rocks? Wait, can I add it? That looks stupid as hell though. I'm trying to add a rock on top of a rock. That really doesn't work, does it? It doesn't work at all. Just trying to decorate, you know, trying to make it look sick. How do I hide these toilets properly? Shrubs. Let's get the Minecraft locks out. That's what you got to do. Right, there's some Minecraft locks on that side. Some more Minecraft locks on this side. Nice little cube here. A nice little cube here. I have so much detail about some bloody toilets. The rest of my rides, like, literally I've just chucked in like a tree here for no reason. And suddenly I realised you can actually decorate quite well. And I've gone, you know what, let's decorate loads. I've just gone stupid with it. Right, got 9,000 in the green. That looks good. Like, our balance is going like down, down, down. What happens when we hit 0? I'm guessing because it's sandbox, I can just carry on going forever and just keep doing stuff. And also because we're this way, I need to add lighting down this way. I should let's just do rid of that stuff in a second. Let's just get people need cash. You know, like what you get is a cash machine. As soon as you walk in, cash machine, bang. Anyway, wait this way. Let's have some cash machines. Oh, no, let's have a cash machine right there. And we're going to do add a path over to it that goes around it. Because that then means that people get cash out as soon as they get in the park. They can spend some more money. You know what I mean? You've got to get them spending. Business minded. You've got to get your customers spending your P as soon as they get in. And if they want to find out some info actually, there's some info here as well for them. Get it all locked down for them, look. There we go. Now we're talking. Right, now also actually, one thing I just remembered, what I do definitely need to have. Now, one thing that people always end up having the issue of is you got to wait for your friends whilst they're peeing. So let's whip out some paths, some benches. You know, people have to have the ability to have to wait for their friends and sit down. So some benches here while you wait for your friends, and obviously you need to have to light this area as well. Don't want people coming out of toilets in the dark. A little that. What else do we need? What else do we need? Got to think it all through properly, you see. Got a nice little queue for them for slide men. There's only 59 people in our park so far. So it's a lot harder people in your park. I guess as soon as you start building some roller coasters and some bigger rides, the guests are going to come flooding. They go across the bridge for absolutely no reason. I want to fill this park out fully. I need to understand the scope that I want for this, like this series. I want it to be that like almost every inch of this park is covered eventually. Got a nice little rock features we got over here. I'm literally looking to add more rocks here already, because underneath there it's bothering me. There we go. What else is bothering me? There's a tree coming out of rocks. There, be nice. And there. And there underneath that. There we go. Now we're talking. What's it like from this side? It looks alright. Get it in there. Sweet. There's trees that come out of rocks, and that's your little exit to our observation tower. Bit of green showing here. Quickly just fix that. I know I'm just being boring with rocks. Let's just fix it real quick and be fine. There we go. Fix that there. Right, there we go. Right, so observation tower is done. The little outside plaza with food is done. We've got a little garden walk. We have our little toilets hidden away over here with the little aircon fans at the top. Slide men, carousel, and the Ferris wheel. Not the most attractive of rides so far. Not the ones that bring in crazy amount of people, but we've got something. That's all that matters. We've got something. Now, it only makes sense to me to have a swinging ship, right? And that ship should be in the water somehow. You know, if it being a ship and stuff, it only makes sense. And where this is right? Is it the right angle? Let me try and zoom in. What height are we at here? Where's the best place to put this ship? Because I can't get they're about here probably. Yeah, sick. We got a little pirate ship in the actual water. I feel like it's slightly above the water. Oh well, that's cool though. Oh, it is slightly above the water. That sucks. Wait, remove it. Yes, right. I want to put the pirate ship like directly on the water. Swinging ship. I need to go up, up, there. Is that 3? Now that should hopefully be perfect. Paths. There's a queue system coming off of here. Yep. That's what we're talking about. Nice little queue system. Entrance is right. No, entrance is there. And then we do our little... Oh, go away. I don't want that. Paths. And our exit queue should be nice and simple. Just there to there. And all the way to there. Sweet as a nut. We've got a little pirate ship. Which I need to change the colours of quite drastically. Well, it should be like, it should be a proper authentic pirate ship, shouldn't it? Like this horrible brown, musky brown. Oh wait, can I do colour picker? Yeah, doing. Colour picker, I want that colour. Doesn't seem to work. The colour picker doesn't work. Oh, that's kind of nice. Kind of a greeny brown. Then this one should be nice and... Nah, it's going to be horrible as well. A burgundy. Red. A bit of a burgundy. It's not the most prettiest of colours for a ship, but we'll leave it for now. We're going to quit the yo-ho, yo-ho. Yo, oh god. Yo-ho, the pirate's life for me. Okay. And then that one is now declared open. Oh, it's raining. Crap. That is not good for my park. These lights even provide light. They're not even providing light. This game's always light for some reason. It's not a dark game. It's a very kid-friendly, happy game, isn't it, this one? What other blueprints have we got in here that I could add? Garden plaza, and we've got indoor food court. So when it rains, they need an indoor food court for the future. Build one of those, but it'll be further in the park. Got a pirate ship. Slidemen is the most favoured ride so far, with a nice little queue. Is anyone who will queue in? Custom 53. Actually, almost 6 minutes 15 the queue time. Not too bad. The Slidemen was awesome. I want to go on Slidemen. What's the carousel like? Spinning around slowly was awesome. I want to go on something a bit more intense than spinning around slowly. Yeah, I can imagine. It's not the most like intensive rides, is it? If it's an intense ride, I'm not too sure. Right, what else have we got left to do? So much more area to fill out. It's just like, what do I put in here? I want like haunted house needs to be somewhere else. It needs to be like in a haunted area with all bones and stuff. We do have these wave swingers, which is like, is that the one where you're on a swing? Because I think it is. Yeah, wave swingers are sick. I like these kind of rides. Maybe chuck this. And chuck that in that little gap here. It might make sense. Let's go in this gap. Have the queue system go over that way. That gap there. And have the queue start here and the exit start here. Right, so that's your exit queue there. followed by your queue system, which color-wise, proper red. No, a blue again. We need a blue, and a bright white. There's your queue. When it's faced that way. And add this path in again, so we can. Yep, nice. Right. Open that. I need to change the colours of it while it's open, because I didn't think that through. Nice little blue. It's a white, actually. That one's a white. Then it's followed by a nice blue. Followed by a nicer blue up there. And a nice white again to top that off. And there we go. There is our wave swinger, and which we're going to call the wavy ride. It's not even wavy though, it's swinging wavy. Where's the originality in that? I don't even know. Oh crap, watch out for the staff room, guys. You might hit the staff room when you're spinning around. Those rides are sick though. I do like those kind of rides. Yes, there's the starting foundations to our park, which is still unnamed. Like I said, you guys need to name it. We have 69 guests right now. Haha. Excuse the crappy joke. We're out of money. But you can see, I don't like shops. Is that making profit, I guess, or is that just taking in money? We're spending on that bit. Balance has just gone straight down. So, business-wise, this park is absolutely terrible. We'll keep working on it. We'll keep working on it. We'll get there in the end, hopefully. But yeah, I'm going to drop it there. We'll drop it there. I'm going to stop it there. But that was Parkitect episode 1. If you enjoyed it, then please leave a like on it. Keep supporting the series from the get-go. The more likes this gets, more likely I am to keep doing it. As always, realistically, because I know you guys actually love it and it's worth doing. Like the YouTubers live series that I did. You guys supported it like crazy. So yeah, let's try and get this. We get a sick park. I'm going to go away and go on to some videos on YouTube, try and work out some cool like little techniques people use and like building techniques. So I can build cool stuff. I'm going to go away and find some blueprints. I can also build some cool stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.